So what are you going to do with that degree? This is a series where I tell you exactly what you can do with every engineering degree, and today we're talking about biomedical engineering. The first industry is in healthcare and medical devices. You would be working to design and improve things like pacemakers, insulin pumps, prosthetic limbs, and even surgical tools. You'd be running tests and analyzing failures. You could work for a company like GE Healthcare or Stryker. The next industry that you could go into is manufacturing and quality engineering. This is where you're making sure things like catheters, syringes, implants get built correctly every single time. You're checking for defects, you're validating processes, you're making sure that everything is shipped out is safe. The next industry is the biotech and pharmaceuticals industry, where you'll be working on how drugs like vaccine and insulin are made. You're figuring out how to produce these drugs at large scale without contamination. So you could work for a company like AstraZeneca or Pfizer. The next industry is regulatory and compliance. You are handling approvals for things like new implants, diagnostic machines, or drugs. You're writing reports, organizing test data, and making sure that everything meets the FDA standards. So you could be working for the FDA. You could also be working in research and development. You could be running experiments, collecting and analyzing data, and writing reports. And you could really do this at any research institution. Now, what is my honest opinion? I think biomedical engineering is very interesting, but I would be careful. It seems like the job market is very limited for this degree field, and it's not easy to pivot out of, because if you try to go work in aerospace or power or anything else, your resume is going to be filtered out. Additionally, you could probably get these same exact jobs with a mechanical engineering degree or a chemical engineering degree. So I would be extremely careful. Additionally, a lot of these jobs might require you to have a master's or a PhD. So unless you really want to do this, I would be very careful.